All right, guys, how's it going? So in this video, we're going to be talking about Lenny Yoro. He was subject to a bit of transfer speculation over the weekend. You may have seen it that an unnamed Premier League club had bid 50 million euros for him. That's right. Now, 50 million euros is 42.3, I think, million pounds. It's around 42 million pounds, just over. Now, the two the two Premier League clubs mainly linked with him are Liverpool and Manchester United. All of the speculation suggests that he... Hang on a minute, let me rephrase that. All of the reporting suggests that Yoro wants to go to Real Madrid. That would be a dream come true. They're the favourites to sign him, etc., etc., etc. So let me run that by you again. Over the weekend, an unknown Premier League club tables a bid of £42 million, just over £42 million for Lenny Yoro. But nobody knows who that club is. Now, the latest suggestions, the latest claims, the latest reports originating from Mundo Deportivo in España, right, are saying that unnamed Premier League club is Liverpool, right? Now, Spanish outlet, right, they're obviously touching on that because that's what Real Madrid have been informed. You know what I mean? Like, Real Madrid obviously are aware of this, have been told this by an agent or someone, and that is how a Spanish publication is, basically putting it out there. Liverpool were the club to table this bid. Now, it doesn't mean Liverpool have tabled a bid. That could be the player's agent, playing everybody and just putting shit out there. Do you know what I mean? It could be the players' club. Do you know what I mean? It could be them. It could be them. Because the reason why I say it doesn't mean Liverpool have made a bid is I don't understand why Liverpool would make a bid. Because as a rule, a club only bids for a player when they know that there's like a really good chance of signing that player. Usually personal terms are agreed, discussed, blah, blah, blah. If there's multiple offers on a table for a player from clubs, maybe one or two clubs could bid and say, well, we've tabled the bid, you know what I mean? Like, it's up to your client if he wants to take it, whatever. But usually if you see Liverpool, if you see real strong, credible reporting that Liverpool have tabled a bid, it's usually because they're very confident that they can make something happen. There are exceptions to that, however, because the Caicedo situation last summer, if you remember, it just didn't look like he was going to ever come to Liverpool. And I think that Caicedo bid was a panic bid by Liverpool to try and appease Jurgen Klopp, because I am of the opinion, and you can have your own opinions, you don't need to caps lock me to death, based on everything that I've been told, the people that I know, trust, etc., etc. Everyone seems to think, can't prove, but everyone seems to think that because Jurgen had worked on that Bellingham situation for a year, had got close to the father, apparently the family, and was going to make it all happen, basically, only for the owners, the club, whatever, to allegedly withdraw after. Do you remember at the time it was that Bellingham and his representative or family had come over to meet Liverpool, and then all of a sudden from that, we were told that Liverpool were no longer in the race. Like, why would you pull someone over to tell them, hey, we're not going to do this anymore? I don't know. It was a really strange thing. We went through all that. We don't need to go over it all again. But we're told, or we're led to believe, I believe it, that that Jurgen was a little bit pissed with the Bellingham situation. Do you remember the phone throwing incident by Jurgen? Alleged phone throwing incident? I can't remember if it was related to that or not. I don't know. Some of you know. You've got better memories than me. My memory's terrible. And people with knowledge of things within the club have suggested to me that, and to others, not just me, that that Jurgen, shit hit the fan, and then, do you remember John Henry coming over and all that, which is really out of character? And then the Caicedo bid went in. It was like, oh, we're going to do this for Jurgen. We're going to lose Jurgen if we don't. And all that drama was all, going on. Anyway, so the point is, whether we believe all that or not, that's up to you. But the Caicedo bid was different to a normal bid, in my opinion. So, like, you bid for a player when like the agent's like, yeah, we agree with all that. We know all that. Just fucking make an offer and we'll make it happen. Bid goes in, right? You don't bid for a player before you spoke to the agent and, you know, worked out terms, are they up for it, etc., etc., what would be the point? You could sit around and say, well, there's rules and regulations. No one does that, you know, and that's why they use third-party representatives sometimes. So it won't be Liverpool Football Club doing this. It'll be a third-party representative, and if they get busted, Liverpool say, well, they're not officially working for us. Do you know what I mean? So, and we know Liverpool have been busted for this before anyway. As you know, many clubs. Anyway, so that happens. The Caicedo bid was bullshit, as we all know. That was just I don't know. It was just very strange, very strange. So it just makes me think that this isn't a genuine bid from Liverpool. What I mean by that is that's not Liverpool trying it on. I'm not really sure I want to believe or can believe that Liverpool have made an offer, a bid, for any reason whatsoever. I just don't believe it's true, because Liverpool wouldn't do that unless they know the player is up for a move to Liverpool. Does that make sense? Therefore, if it's not Liverpool, why are we hearing that? Who would benefit from that news being out there? Well, that could prompt someone into doing something, couldn't it? Or it could set a starting point, if you like. Like, well, no, we're not taking 50 million euros because Liverpool bid 50 million. They didn't really, but we're just going to tell them that. We just need to get it out there. The thing is, it hasn't come from the French media. It's come from the Spanish media. So somebody wanted Real Madrid to know or to think that Liverpool have offered 50 million euros because they want it in the Spanish media. There's something to do with Real Madrid and Mundo Deportivo and the claims that are being made. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I explained it very well. But yeah, it's a dodgy one, I think. Let me know what you think. We saw reporting last week, one of the big guns, I don't know if it was Ornstein or Joyce, probably Ornstein, saying that Liverpool, you know, had identified him along with Manchester United, but wouldn't be signing him. They know they've got no chance of signing him because he's going to go to Real Madrid. So why are Liverpool even? It was a really, really suspicious report last week. I can't remember what it was now. You know what I'm like. It was a really suspicious report. It came from a credible Liverpool FC journalist or someone that's credible touching on Liverpool Football Club. So that was more like Liverpool Football Club wanted you to know that they're trying. Do you know what I mean? So it's a little bit different to this particular claim regarding a 50 million euro bid. I don't think I've done a very good job of the video, but I'll leave it with you guys. You're not that thick, are you? I mean, come on. I think you can work out what I'm saying here. All right, that's it. So there's not a lot to talk about at the moment. Please keep an eye on the channel to see if I schedule any live streams today. I was looking at doing one at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock UK times today. But it's my friend Smooth, you know, many of you know Smooth. It's his day off today. His mum died last week. So, you know, I'm going to jump on the Xbox with him this afternoon if he's around, because I need to be there for my boy, all right? So as long as you follow Cop Talk TV on X and Facebook, or you're in the chat room, which is the link is in the video description, you'll be made aware if I go live at some point, all right? It's a very difficult period, club football, when there's a European or World Cup tournament, a major tournament on. So I'm afraid we're in that sort of like a little bit of a lull at the minute with things. So, but we'll see. I'm sure we can find something to talk about as the week goes on. All right, guys, if you appreciate the video, please thumbs up. If you want to buy me a drink, an alcoholic drink or a non-alcoholic drink, hit the super thanks button. I've started my lifestyle change again today. I'm trying to get a bit of weight off again. But make sure you leave me a comment. That's the most important thing. Read the video description. Get on the newsletter. The newsletter is very, very important. All right, guys. Speak to you in a bit. All right.